Alright students, so in this video I'm going to be walking you through the production process. We'll be using Adobe Illustrator. We'll stay with simple tools to begin with, because what we'll be demonstrating in this video is how to open up a document, how to size the document, how to use the rulers, guidelines, creating a grid for organization of all of your research material. Now you should have gathered all of your research material according to the assignment. You're told to collect research material for each of the 4 areas of research that we're going to be putting into the mood board. So you should have a folder with all of these areas of research that you've done on the internet, and we're going to also, and I'm also going to show you how to place everything, how to go into the Illustrator menus and how to grab the images that you want, and how to place and how to resize to keep them in proportion. All right, let's begin. Okay, all right, students, on this demonstration here, what I'm going to do is show you how to open up a document to create mood board. So the first thing that we do is open up Illustrator. Then we're going to create the document, size. So here we're going to title it. And then the next thing here, after we title it, we want to go in the size, make sure that we've got it the correct size. Dimensions for our mood board is going to be 17 by 11. So on here we will click on tabloid. That'll automatically make it here. We double check the measurement, 17 by 11 inches, and we want it to be horizontal, correct. So we say okay. That will open up our document. Now the next thing that we want to do is we want to open up our ruler to show up so that it's visible, and when we do click on the ruler, it's going to show up on the top and on the left hand side of our window here. So we go up to the top menu, go to view, scroll down to rulers, show rulers, and now you see the 2 rulers that appear up on the top and on the left hand side. Now we want to divide this area up into 3 equal parts. So if I take the width 17 and divide it by 3, it comes out to be 5.667. So I'm going to pull out a guide here from the left, and if you look right above here, whenever I roll my cursor, you can see the my marker, the tip of my cursor up there on the top. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull out a guide out so that it reads 5.5. It was 6.7, so we come over just a tad bit there. Okay, and so then that's the first area. Now, there's always more than one way to do something in Illustrator. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give me an idea of approximately where my next area would be. I've got several ways to do this. I can bring this, I can come up here to this top left hand corner, grab that and bring it over here, and then so that 0 starts now from that point, and then I can get another ruler and bring it out to 5.5. All right, 5.6 and 5.5, and then a little bit more. So okay, so that should divide this area pretty equally. Again, we're not necessarily worried with lots of precision here. It's just an approximation, and what we want to do is just kind of divide the space up into 3 equal areas vertically, so that we can organize all of the objects that we're going to place. And so then once we've done that, we can start placing our images. And now beforehand we've done all our research, gather all of our reference logo examples that are particular to the company, but also just inspirational logos. So so you'd have a folder down here on the desktop. I have a folder that has all my mood board research. Okay, so I would come up here and I would say File, go to the top menu here and say File, and then scroll down to Place. And then this dialog box comes up and is asking you where do you want to grab this document from. And so I'm going to grab it from the desktop, right? And mood board pics, here they are. And then here's my reference that I've collected. So I'm going to click on let's go with the step ladder. And then I can see here, I click on Place. It places it on just randomly, just places it on here. Then I want to position it. Now the way I'm going to reduce this is I'm holding down my Shift key, and my Shift key, I come down here to the bottom right hand corner, and then holding down the Shift key while I'm doing this reduces it and keeps it uniformly. All right, so it doesn't distort it, because if I don't hold the Shift key down, it'll do all of this. It'll make a weird image there. Right. So I place it there, and then I come back up to File again and repeat this. Place this step again. Select the spray gun, place, and voila. Voila, it comes out there, and then again I place it here, and I continue that process through with all of my pictorial reference that I've gathered, and I put it all into this column in here. Now I'm going to go to the next one, and in this too, I didn't divide this, but you can divide this up into two areas here. But what I was going to do here is I was just going to put all of the logo research. Again, these are logos that are of the similar product or service, and these are all going to be located here along the left side of this center area. And then I'm going to make another selection of logos that are just of good design. It doesn't have to be of the same service or product, just anything, and it doesn't even have to be logos. It can be any kind of really good design that, from your perspective, that you believe to be good design, and you're going to place that here. So let's place just a couple here, just so I can you can get an idea of what I've found here. Place, and then I place that up in here. Again, grabbing that, holding down the Shift key, reducing it down so it keeps it all proportional. Like that. Let's do another place. Grab the okay, this is good. This is a really cool one. So has a combination of the house and the paintbrush combined. Pretty cool concept there. All right, so so I would again continue that process for all of the logos, and I think that you're supposed to find 12 logos like that. Then let's repeat that again for the next area, which would just be any type of logos, any type of designs. Again, it doesn't have to be of the same company. So again, here to File, Place, okay, Place. Wow, this is cool. All right, reduce that down. And then I would place that up there. Remember, these blue guidelines are just for the purpose of organizing everything. You don't have to print them. They're not going to print when, and you can even click on them and delete them so that they're not visible when you finish the mood board. But the only purpose behind them is for them to help you organize. All right, let's put down one more logo here. Place one more logo. Hold down that shift key again and then place it over here. All right. So you continue that process. And then over here, and so I'm holding down the space bar that gives me that little hand, and then when I click on that or use my mouse to click on, it grabs it and moves it over so I can see this area a little bit better. Then on here, what I'm going to do is type in the name of the company, and here's Wiley's house painting. So I'm going to enlarge this. I'm going to click on that over here, and I'm going to enlarge that. And I can pull it like that, or either I can come up here to the top and say, let's make it 36 points. Yeah, 36 points. Maybe that's a little bit too big. Let's go down to 24. Maybe that's too small. So now instead of looking at the point size, I'm just going to grab this corner, and again hold down my shift key to keep it uniformly enlarging it. And so now I'm going to repeat that, copy it there like that, and then I'm going to do a shortcut here. I'm going to do Command D, and that repeats it, right? And now I'm going to go back and I'm going to select this, and I'm going to go to Type, Fonts, and I'm going to just select different type fonts here to kind of give me an idea of what it might look like with other typefaces that I think might be appropriate for this, or maybe just something that just looks fun for this company. I just want to get a nice variety to look at so that we can evaluate which ones might be the most appropriate. So again, type font, and then not sure if that was going to work, but anyway, it'll give us something to evaluate. That's a nice one. But anyway, if some of the typefaces, you can see once you've selected the typeface, it enlarges it too much because of the overall structure of the individual letter form is larger, so it may extend out beyond the image area. Again, just select that, grab that, hold down the shift key, and reduce it. Okay. The size really doesn't matter in here. The point size doesn't matter. Just even you don't want them extending beyond the document size there. Okay, so that's how you go about creating the document. And then once you've completed it, you want to go in here and save this document. I'm going to save that document, and it's going to ask you where do you want to save it. And I'm going to save it into that folder right there. All right. I'm going to save it into that folder, and this will save it as an Illustrator file. But you also want to go back and save it as a PDF, right? As a PDF file, because this is what you're going to be sending to me. For a grade, you're going to send it to me in PDF format. All right, and the reason behind that is that it'll just allow me to open it and visually see everything without, because I may not have all of these fonts that you've used in Illustrator, but if you save it as a PDF form, I'll be able to see everything. All right, very good, and that completes this demonstration.